here's an update on the C10. So I've got my entire Watts link all installed, got it all painted, installed. I've had it all fabricated on for a while. I just had to take it all back apart, paint it, put it back on. What I just finished was this TinWorks cross member. What this does is, if you look at the original one right here, this is where your drive shaft goes through. So being on air, as I go up and down, the drive shaft would have hit. So I had a cheap hoop I was going to weld in, but TinWorks makes this beautifully fabricated piece that's a bolt-in. Just had to cut the old one out, paint it, put that one in. But as you can see, it's open in the middle, so that allows drive shaft to move all over. And then it's got these adjustable pieces that allow you to adjust your pinion angle if need be. And they also sell adjustable trailing arms. This cross member also has these two big cutouts on either side that allow you to run exhaust directly through it. So when you bag these trucks, that's one thing you got to think about, is where can you route the exhaust. So for 300 bucks shipped from TinWorks, it's a heck of a piece, and I thought it was totally worth it. Saved me a lot of money there. And these rear shock relocation brackets, lower and upper, are also from TinWorks. Company makes super good stuff. That is my tubular transmission cross member. Not sure exactly where that's going to sit. That's for the 4L60 that's going in. And once I have the motor and transmission in place, we'll figure out exactly where that goes. I've got all my disc brake stuff up front installed, my shocks, bags, all the bags are installed, ready to go. I'm looking for some shoulder bolts to go into my rear shocks to get them mounted better. I'm about to lower the cab back down on the truck. This truck had a floor shifter, so I knew I was going to have to weld this up where the floor shift cable went through. What I didn't realize is I got to grinding on all this. The inner rockers have just been basically filled with seam sealer. I knew there was a bad patch here that needed to be fixed, but basically all of this needs to be patched. And I knew this side had this big opening here that needed fixed better, but I didn't realize this crack down here was just full of seam sealer. So I'm gonna go buy some sheet metal. Got a lot more panel repair to do under here than I initially realized. And then also there's one spot here that's been filled with something, and over here on the driver's side, this part of the floor, I think it's been fixed from the inside, but I'm gonna cut a bunch of this out, and this needs to be repaired better. It's pretty spongy all through here. So unfortunately, there's more metal work in that cab that needs to be done that I didn't expect. I'm gonna go ahead and put the cab on the chassis for now. My mom's coming to visit this weekend, so I'm gonna get the cab on, get the truck rolled over here out of the way, clean up the floor, clean up the shop, and then hopefully soon my buddy AJ is gonna come over and help me get all my welding patchwork done. But making progress, several steps forward and a couple steps back, but we'll keep pushing ahead.